I'm Maya and this is Face to Face. Today, I had the chance to chat to Jake Halsey-Jones from the musical Hamilton. He's a swing in the show, covering 2 ensemble roles, as well as John Lawrence / Phillip Hamilton and Hamilton himself. Here we go. Hey Jake.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good, amazing. So did you always know you wanted to perform, and was it always musical theatre?
I didn't always know I wanted to perform. I grew up kind of very much like I wanted to play rugby or tennis or football. I got a really bad injury playing rugby, and so I was out for ages. And then like my mate Harry, who was part of this drama company, just invited me along.
Yeah.
And then I decided I really wanted to go for it when I went to college when I was like 17, 18.
Okay, cool. Did you go to drama school then? What was your experience like?
So I originally went to the Guildford School of Acting, but I was there for a term. I just didn't think it was right for me. Took a bit of time, and then I realized, I was like, okay, actually, I really want to go to arts ed. I did a whole year, and then I started second year, and then within a few weeks, I left again. So I'm really good at dropping out, basically. I'm very grateful that I went, and I learned a lot, but I am not built for the drama school way, basically.
Okay, I see. So then, did you have an agent? How did you, because I know people go to drama school often to get an agent like by the end of it. So how did you start getting auditions for shows?
I essentially just emailed like 50 agencies, was really hoping they would get back to me. Mm-hmm. And then luckily one of them did. I got 2 replies. And then, so luckily one of them was my agent now, Michael, at Apollo. And kind of life changed from there. I got thrown in like at the deep end with auditions and stuff. So yeah, it was a great move.
That's amazing. So then as soon as you had that, then he started giving you auditions, and then that's how you got the Hamilton audition.
Yeah, it was my first audition. Like Hamilton was on Monday morning, and then Tuesday, I think Phantom of the Opera, Dear Evan Hansen, 9 to 5, Cabaret.
Wow, that's actually mad. So what was the audition just like for Hamilton then, from that first audition to the last one?
I was originally seen for the role of John Lawrence, and I got 3 rounds in. I think like 3 rounds in, and then I was like cut. A couple of weeks later, or a month later, I see on Spotlight another breakdown for Hamilton. They agreed to see me again, and then from there I did like 6 more rounds, and they did loads of like mixing up the parts. So I was auditioning for I had to sing for the King, for Hamilton, for John Lawrence, Lafayette, and then by the end it was like narrowed down to Lawrence, Hamilton, and then the swing like parts. But in that last audition, I was literally singing like 12, 13 songs, little bits of the songs, but the material was nuts. So yeah, it was like 9 rounds altogether. It was crazy.
So then when you found out you got cast, what did you get cast as, and like what did it feel like?
So a swing, I covered 2 of the ensemble parts in Man 5, Man 6, and then Hamilton, Big Man Hamilton, and John Lawrence.
Big Man Hamilton.
Big Man Ham. And / Phillip Hamilton.
So what was your first show like then?
I was Man 5, and he kind of, the first entrance you have, you run on and you're facing the back, so you're facing upstage, so like away from the audience. Yeah. And then you turn around with everyone else, and you kind of you do just like a little turn, and then so at that moment I was like faced with literally a sheet of people, and that was pretty overwhelming, and I may have pooped my pants. No, just crazy. Just like the amount of people. Like it's crazy. It looks amazing. It's so beautiful when it's full. And so I literally was like, oh my god, like. So I remember that quite really, really clearly. Yeah. And then it kind of went fine. It felt like it was a bit of a blur, to be honest. Like you just get through that first show, to be honest.
Has anything ever gone wrong on stage?
Yeah. When I was been on as the Doctor. It's like, I can't remember it now, but it's like, Mr. Hamilton, come in, your son's lost a lot of blood or whatever, and I'm just like, son, blood, go. Just like black out on stage.
That sounds so scary. That literally sounds so scary.
But you kind of learn to just laugh off because it's going to happen. Like,
yeah,
no one's perfect.
Of course, everyone does.
Even the most professional performers are always gonna mess up. You've got to just get on with it.
And then, so what's your favourite part of the show that you're in then?
Well, it depends who I'm on for. I haven't been on for Hamilton yet, but even just doing like the dress run, just getting to do my shot is pretty insane, to be honest, because it's such a marathon. Like just that one song, getting through it, and like that feeling of accomplishment just by getting every word right, every beat right is kind of a big task in itself. So doing that is probably the most rewarding.
Mm-hmm.
It's the end of Yorktown, any part that you're playing at that point where we're all stood in like little boxes or little barrels, and we do the big finish at the end where everyone raises their arms and has this big final like ensemble sound.
Yeah,
is insane. And then the audience go mental every night. So I think the end of Yorktown is just like actual like goosebumps every night. You know, people are so invested in it, and you can see them kind of like mouthing along as you go along, especially in the front few rows. Their faces are completely lit up, and so you can literally see like how much it means to the people that are watching, which is like such a boost when you're on stage.
Yeah, it must be unreal.
Yeah.
What's it like at stage door after the show?
It's amazing. It's great. It's just full of lovely people. It's weird because you know that would have been me not too long ago. I remember going to see shows and going, my God, I want to do that so bad.
Yeah.
And literally thinking the people on stage were like aliens, like they weren't like real people.
Would you say acting through rap is different to acting through song?
In my experience, it's a lot harder with rap because there's so much more emphasis on like you in certain songs you can, like there's a lot of opportunity to back phrase and not be super like on the beat all the time, but especially with things like non-stop when it's like boom, gentlemen of the jury, I'm curious, bear with me, are you aware that we're making history? And if you mess up one line, it's like it's gonna be really, really difficult to get back. Whereas if you're singing a ballad, like you can pretty much always save it. There's a lot more pressure on it, I think, with the rap, because there's so much more to think about. It's not just about the emotion, it's about being exactly on it.
If you could be in any show next, what would it be?
Ooh, I'm waiting on the In the Heights revival. Whenever they do that would be like a dream. Parade is like all-time probably favorite show. To do that professionally would be like, I think, just like the dream, the pinnacle.
So kind of moving away from musical theatre a little bit. So you make your own music, don't you? Like, can you tell me a bit about that?
Yeah. So I just went for it. I just bought like all this recording equipment and software and stuff, and I just started learning how to use it. And then like 3 months later, birthed a song, Prayed for Rain.
Okay, yeah, I like that one.
Thank you. And then Dream for Me, which was another one that I did. But since then I haven't released anything else. I've been kind of sleeping on it because then I had Hamilton and I was focusing on that. I have got plans to start recording with other people, which will be really fun. So hopefully that will be more coming soon. Not too long, hopefully.
Very exciting. And then, so what's in store? Can you say what's in store next? What are your plans?
Well, Hamilton is reopening on the 19th of August, which is very exciting. I'm hopefully going to be doing my own concert at some point in London, which will be really cool.
I guess one of the big things that's going to happen is your Hamilton debut at some point.
At some point, that may happen. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, well, that was so interesting to chat to you, Jake, and to hear about your whole musical theatre journey and Hamilton and everything. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck with everything, with music, with theatres hopefully opening on, did you say the 19th of August? Fingers crossed, and good luck with everything.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you, bye.
Bye.